Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to the second reading for May. Don't worry though, Scorpio, if you see this after the month of May, that is okay because the readings are timeless. All right, and that means there's probably something in there for you to hear. Also, you can watch this if you are a Scorpio sun, a Scorpio moon, or Scorpio rising, or if you have your Venus in Scorpio, then you can look at it from a relationship perspective, whether it's friendship, family, or love. Okay, so we're going to get right into this. I'm calling this, again, kind of like my short and sweets. I think I'm going to make it a new series. I just decided after I did the first ones. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I like them this way because you know what? You can get the information out in just a few cards, and really some really awesome messages have been coming through. So let's get right into this, Scorpio. What energy is or will be coming in around you? That can be in present time. It's already here. It could be in a few days, weeks. I like to keep it between 1 to 3 months usually. That is what I set the intention for. So let's get moving here. First card out, what energy is or will be coming in and around you? It is what it is. Okay. So let's see. What does that mean exactly? It is what it is. The first thing that I want to say, just from looking at the card here, and, you know, when we get the tarot, it's probably going to change things up a little bit. But first message coming in, because there can be multiple messages within the cards, even what I bring in intuitively, right? But it's almost like it doesn't matter, Scorpio. It is what it is. Just walk through the door, okay? Don't get caught up in the small details. Don't get caught up in the what if or oh no or what. Yeah, basically the what ifs. You know what? It is what it is. Just walk through that door. Go up and walk through it. But let's get a tarot to go with that, okay? Love. All right. Well, if the girl with the lion, doesn't it also just kind of remind you right now of the strength card? But also look, 2 sixes here. And the thing about sixes, it's about harmony, having peace, having success, being excited about something, right? And maybe right now you don't even realize that by walking through that door, you're going to find what it is that you love. By having the strength to walk through that door, you are going to find what it is that you love. I love this. This also represents, I love here that they actually have it, Leo, right, with the lion, but also the fire. So you know what? Be impulsive. You know what? Go through it. It is what it is. Be enthusiastic about it. Take the chance, you know? Take on that Leo energy of getting up. Well, think of it as getting up on the stage, not being afraid to put yourself out there. So this would be not afraid, Scorpio, to go through the door, because you just may find what you love on the other side. Love that message for you. Okay, let's get on to, I'm actually even going to try to shorten these down even than the first few, but sometimes the messages just come out and they are that short and sweet. So it's not that I have to try, it just is what it is. But let's get into what do you need to be aware of to help you navigate this energy. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, the door's closed there, but I don't feel like that's a bad thing as in the door's closed. Maybe for some of you, because this will be different situations in your life. It may be the door's closed. It is what it is, but that was not the initial feeling that I got when this card went down. It's like it is what it is, but you need to just walk up, open it, and go through. Okay. But you take it how it resonates in your situation. If it doesn't resonate at all, maybe check out for your rising or your moon sign or even your Venus. You know, there's always options here. Next, we have what do you need to be aware of to help you navigate this energy? And we have soulmates. Okay. Maybe for some of you, if you're looking at this as a relationship reading, well, it's turning out good here. But for others, again, could you be walking through that door and you're finding your soulmate? And a soulmate doesn't necessarily, I mean, they have hearts around it here. It's just going to be someone that you click with, someone that you love, someone that you have things in common with, someone that is like you. And it's very positive. You may find your best friend through that door. You may find yourself a romantic partner through that door. It will be different for everyone, but let's just get another tarot here with it. The Hierophant. Well, I'm not going to lie, the Hierophant, Scorpio, comes up. Sometimes it can be the marriage card, right? But in this case, I mean, and again, if you're taking this as a love reading, I have to say, you know what? Maybe that's who you're finding, love, your soulmate. It will lead to marriage for you. But also this can be by going through that door and finding what you love, and maybe finding the person who's going to be a mentor for you, or a guide for you, or someone to help you kind of expand your knowledge or to learn something. And again, in whatever area of life this is, okay? And look, we have double fives here. It's change, right? It's finding that, I don't know how else to say it, like it's going to be challenging for you, okay? Here with the fives, this change may feel like a challenge, just being able to say, you know what it is, going with the flow. But it's going to pay off for you, Scorpio, here. I'm telling you, these cards are very positive. All right. So, you know what? Think of this as someone that you can work with, someone who can guide you or lead you, someone who can teach you, right? And it may be that this person is on the other side of that door. So I love that message. Now, any additional advice and guidance here? No, we're going to get that after with the animal spirit cards. Oh, I forgot to say, I am using my Call Up, Bear, and Read decks, okay? I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies. I'm using Wisdom of the Oracle, and this deck is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and then and the Good Tarot, and then I'm getting into the Spirit Animal decks. So, as I always like to say, thank you, Call Up, Bear, and Read. I love your decks. Okay. Moving forward, advice and guidance. The Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. Okay, so these messages can tie together, all right? Because you can see it goes from here to here to here, and that's great. For some of you Scorpios, you may get a message out of each individual card, and that's okay as well, all right? It's what's resonating with your situation in this moment. So let me get a tarot here for you. Five of Fire. It's the Five of Wands. Now this card I feel like is very happy, okay? Normally the Five of Wands for me is having small battles, just being annoyed by something. It's not important, but yet there it is, okay? And maybe that's come out because in this situation, you just need to say it is what it is, regardless of what's coming up against you here, maybe, right? Regardless of what is bothering you, you may just have to take small steps and work your way up to the door. And like I said, the asking for help, maybe the person on the other side is someone that you can ask for the help as well. We've talked about that. So I love this message for you, Scorpio. This is really great for a good little short and sweet. But let's get, now this will be additional advice guidance, okay? For each pile that we have here. Whoops, that's too many. We just want one for each set. These are tiny, it's making them hard to shuffle. Some days. Okay, so let's go here. And sometimes they will tie in with the other ones too. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner's mind. Yes, it is. This is, I'm willing to step through that door, and I'm willing to have it as a new start even. I'm willing to take the leap. It reminds me, the porcupine spirit reminds me of the Fool card. I'm willing to take the leap. I'm willing to take the chance. I'm willing to go back to square one and start this from the beginning, okay? So I love that message for you. Let's get one here for the middle. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. I find that interesting because I am going to put it over here. Sometimes that happens. It's almost like, see, the coloring is even the same. This 5 of fire, or the 5 of wands, is also, you know, I've said it 100 times if you watch me regularly. It's the ant at the picnic. It's the bee in your soda. It's the mosquito, the black flies. You know, I was north this weekend and they're just out this time of year and there's nothing you can do about it, but there they are. And I feel like it may be some of those small things that might potentially keep you from asking for help or taking the small steps. But sometimes you have to tend to those small things first, those little ants, those little mosquitoes, those little bees, whatever it is, tend to it. And tending to it might just be you deciding, making a decision, I'm leaving it behind. I'm not going to let that bother me. If it's people, they can have their opinions, right? I need to worry about me and my journey in life here, not what everybody thinks about it. So that might be tending to the small things for you. Now let's get a card here for the middle. It happened the other day in one of the readings that I pulled cards out and I ended up switching them. So you know what? Sometimes that happens. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. And what did we say? If you go through that door, you may find your person, from friendship to love, okay? You may find the person who can help you in some way. The universe will provide. So this is spirit, God, source, universe, giving you the message that if you're willing to take the chance, if you're willing to walk through the door, they are going to provide what it is, who it is that you love. They are going to provide the person who can help you or lead you or guide you or help to expand your knowledge in some way. So that is your reading, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in a few weeks for your June readings, but also if you want to go check out some of the readings in my playlist, there's going to be I think like a link. It's going to come up on the screen that you can just click on and go straight into any of those playlists to take a look. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.